Hello, welcome to the Week 7 lecture on how to conduct a surveillance data query. This week is going to be very similar to the Week 4 data query. However, this time, rather than using or mortality-based data for the data query, you will do a health indicator surveillance data query. Specifically, you will go to the Illinois Department of Public Health data query on health indicators, and you will select one of the various health indicator topics available. It is recommended to pick the one that feel the most comfortable with in regards to selecting the healthcare indicators. For example, you have diseases. You could select tuberculosis, sexually transmitted diseases, communicable diseases. All the other categories will provide you other categories to choose from. For example purposes, I will choose diseases and tuberculosis. And we see how there's a wide range of data. We're going to choose the post 1992 data to select the most recent data possible. Now, in the geographic area, you will have the choice of county, regional, state. Again, for example purposes, we will choose state and choose Illinois. As we are working with the Illinois Department of Public Health database, we will be working with the Illinois database. Now, we want to choose the annual reporting, and we want to choose the most recent data. We see that for tuberculosis, the most recent data is for 2022. Depending on your choices, you may have other data available based on the indicator that you choose. In regards to demographics, we want to choose as much information as possible, so we will choose all of them. Ethnicity, you may want to do the same. For gender, you may also want to do the same. As for groups, you may want to choose what range. Specifically, for the purposes of this data query, I will choose only a few age groups to see what results we get. Now, as you see, once you select everything, if you will get results. If by any chance you miss something in clicking on something for the health indicator, geographic area, reporting period, demographics, etc., it'll tell you to go back and make your corrections. As you see, we have a long list of data presented to us here. You could also take a look at it in the date format. It is recommended to try to copy and paste this data query as here right now, at least there is no direct option to print it. So you could take a snapshot of this or copy and paste these results as needed. But again, you will take a look at that there's 298 cases in Illinois for tuberculosis for all races, all gender, all ethnicities, and for the ranges of dates. So you may want to keep track of what you've conducted as part of your data query to interpret these results. Now, based on these results, we again, as we did in previous weeks, you want to take a look at the interoperability and coordination of care. Based on this number, for all of the state of Illinois and for 2022, you can argue that 298 is a fairly low number, and that could show us that there is accurate interoperability and coordination of care as much as possible, especially if you take a look at the Asian males or the single digit numbers. Those will tell you pretty much that the value-based care and coordination of care is done fairly well, that these results may be due to circumstances outside of the control of the healthcare team, nor or the issues of interoperability. So therefore, you may take a look at these counts. Now, remember to say the count is just the number of a number of encounters that have occurred in Illinois in 2022. So therefore, you should also consider how does this relate to electronic health records, health information exchange, and clinical decision support systems. You can argue that the electronic health record system has the appropriate interoperability using the appropriate architecture for health information exchange, and the healthcare team is using the clinical decision support system appropriately to make the correct decisions. Now, again, you could also go back and take a look at some of the other aspects which are presented in this database just for comparison purposes. You may want to choose some other ones such as maternity and newborn. You could choose prenatal care, infant birth weight, infant breastfeeding, maternal risk factors. So each of these categories, health indicator categories, has various aspects that you could choose from. If you are not sure if the topic that you want to select is appropriate, you may contact faculty. Of course, you could post a message in the classroom and or send a message in Blackboard. Faculty will assist you as appropriate. Now, it is important to understand that the purpose of this assignment is to be comprehensive of what we've covered in the class. Therefore, the foundation which you should look for in the results is to take a look at what those numbers mean for interoperability and value-based care. In addition, you will take a look at the different health information systems and how they work together in regards to interoperability and value-based care, and what is really occurring in the Illinois in regards to health outcomes. Thank you for watching the video. Please let me know if you have any questions. Again, you may send me an email, either directly an email to my UIC email account, send me a message in Blackboard, or post a question in the class discussion board. Thank you.